Welcome to Simply Sociology. This is my first video for this channel. Today I'm going to share few tips with you about how to prepare for your NET examination for sociology. Actually, I could not find a proper guidebook for sociology NET exam, so I made my own notes. This is the notebook that I made few months back for the NET exam of 2019 December. And guess what? It actually helped me a lot for cracking the exam. So my first tips is that read the syllabus properly. If you read the syllabus, you will find that there are 10 units and each of that unit contains 10 marks. So you cannot leave any of them. Now within these units, you will be able to find there are few sub points. You have to focus on them also. So what I did, I categorized the notes according to the units. And in this way, I could cover most of the syllabus. The second tip is that make your own notes and try to cover the whole syllabus and divide them into units. By doing so, you will know that how much part of the syllabus have you covered and how much is left. Another thing is that by making your own notes, you will also be able to memorize the concepts very easily and you can remember them for a longer period of time. My third tip is that try to put the ideas, concepts and theories in point because you will be given multiple choice questions to solve. If you are eligible for giving this exam, you have already scored well in your master's degree. And this syllabus is not new to you. You are quite aware of whatever is there in this. But for your college and university exam, you have been always asked to give answers to broad questions or essay type questions. But in this exam, you have to give answers to MCQs, multiple choice questions. For that, you need to prepare yourself in such a way that you can answer small details or small concepts and so that you don't get confused among the answers. So you have to summarize those concepts as simply as possible in your own words in your notes. My fourth tip is that you can make diagrams or tables or put your own innovations in the ways you can understand or you can remember small details more easily. Like I use different or deep colors for headings or important words and underline them. You can use it in your way, like the way which helps you to remember, because you'll have to choose from 4 options and which can get confusing sometimes. My fifth tip is that solve past year's test paper. That will help you in the understanding of what types of question may come or how much time will you require to solve it, and so that you can speed up your performance, and practicing this will help you a lot in your final exam. My final tip is that make your notes cleverly. You know that the questions will be in MCQ format and not in an elaborate form. So your note should also comprise of small and important informations and not elaborate theories. So over here you can see that I have written the full name of Weber and when he was born, where did he die, his nationality and his fields. The books are very important because every year I have seen that the name of the books are something that most often comes. So you have to point out the name of the books and if possible put the years also. Mostly I've seen the question that comes on books are like matching the books with the author. So if you at least know 3 of the books and not sure of the 4th one, then also you can get your answer correct. And then put the thinker's large theories and concepts in as precise form as possible. And make sure that they are in your words so that you can understand them and remember them, because you don't have to write them, you have to just answer them correctly. And for the research part and few other parts, 3 scrambled orders and 1 proper order might be given, and if you already have it in this order in your note, you can correctly answer it. Then questions with sampling and questionnaire can be very challenging at times because there are many different types. So you have to categorize the types and then write down the types, because there are different categories also under these types. So you have to write down all those points and then remember it. Then there are several key terms that can come for multiple choice questions. For example, I have prepared here some key terms for sociological concepts and described them in my own words so that I can remember what is different from what, so that I don't get confused between folkways or more. So define those terms in your own words which you find hard to remember or you find confusing. That will help you a lot. And if there are signs or symbols associated with any part of your syllabus, then do put them in your notes. You can also list down the environmental movements, their years, their causes, and the founders for the environmental and society part. Another thing is that in a map, you can point out those parts where a certain tribes belong to. That will help you to remember a lot better than writing it in words, trying to connect a tribe with the place of their origin. And mostly try to give yourself a target date that within which you will be able to complete the syllabus. And try to put your own innovations and your own ways of learning so that you can remember those small and minute details that can be asked in an MCQ. I hope this video helps you, and all the best for your preparation and your upcoming exam. If you have any doubts or questions regarding this topic, feel free to comment below and I'll definitely try to answer them. Thank you so much for watching.